as the game gets deeper and we rise higher and higher and higher in consciousness first and foremost, then material mastery second most, the game gets deeper, all we recognize is that majority of these weak souls on this planet are committed to being poor and committed to not becoming more. And when you become more and more and more and more, you become a reflection of everybody's weakness and their inadequacies. Because the only thing stopping anybody is just some bullshit ass excuse, some bullshit ass fear, some bullshit ass insecurity. All excuses are just weaknesses. Everybody who has an excuse has a fucking weakness. You're incapable, you're unable, you're less. When you start saying that you're better than people, yeah, I'm putting up wins every day, consecutively, never missing, not a blemish on my motherfucking record. While you say you're gonna be some shit, oh, I'm gonna be sober, fail. Oh, I'm gonna be fit, fail. Oh, I'm gonna be enlightened, I'm gonna fail. Oh, I'm gonna get some money this time, it's gonna be my year, fail. Fucking failures. You feel me? So whatever you are, your world is yours. I've proven to the world, and at this point, it's never been a competition. It's just been a display of divine commitment. I've proven to the world who the fuck I am, and simultaneously who the fuck I'm not. While you have proven to the world who the fuck you are and who the fuck you're not. Whatever you are, your world is yours. I am a winner, and I'm cultivating and raising other people to be divinely committed winners, eternally prospering individuals, self-mastering individuals who just don't fucking miss. You bitch ass motherfuckers is people we could easily choose to not believe in. Loser shit. And when you get to this level, they all gonna start to speak towards you, speak at you, and all of it is an attempt to lower you. Because at the end of the day, suppose we don't listen to you bitch ass, broke ass, bum ass motherfuckers. Suppose we don't listen to you poor individuals. Why y'all want us to agree with you so bad? My whole life, my whole trajectory since being at the bottom, your whole trajectory from coming from the bottom and going to the top will have to be one big disagreement with being poor. You have to disagree with the failures to be successful in this life. So as you disagree with the failures and you disapprove of poverty so that you can begin to improve yourself and rise to prosperity, you're going to notice that they're going to speak at you and suggest towards you to bring you back down. Why do y'all want us to agree with y'all so bad? If y'all life is so great and your way of being is so great, wouldn't it be to our detriment to not listen to you all? So if you really wanted to make an example out of us, wouldn't you just let us disagree with your ways, your poverty ways, your poor ways, you broke, drug addict, dope, delusional fuck ways, and let us drift into existence and watch us wash back up on the shore of your bum ass life, talking about you were right? If you're so in love with your life, why do y'all need us to agree so much? It's because you recognize that we're going on to bigger, better, and greater things, and you're being left behind. So y'all are really trying to bring us down. Because at the end of the day, if we don't listen to y'all, our lives are not going to be worse. In fact, our lives are going to be better. Students, pay attention. And if y'all listen to us, your lives will definitely, most certainly be better. But if y'all don't listen to us, your lives will definitely and most certainly be worse. Whatever you are, your world is yours. Consider the vibrations raised. We've arrived at this pinnacle of consciousness where we recognize that self-esteem, superior self-esteem, is the highest level of attainment for any being in the whole entire cosmos. Superior self-worth, value, that sense of value, that sense of worth. Someone called me in the middle of the fucking video. What the fuck, Apple? Superior self-worth is everything. Now, once you recognize that superior self-esteem is the highest level of attainment, and I say this because most people would say that inner peace is the highest level of attainment, but there is no inner peace without self-esteem. If you have low self-esteem, you will definitely have low inner peace. The thing about superior self-esteem, it's earned moment by moment, deed by deed, action by action. You could lose it in a split second. So when you have superior conduct, superior integrity, superior living up to your own fucking values, being who you know you want to be, how you want to be, as you want to be, at the highest standard. Motherfuckers who's walking around on this planet knowing that they forcing themselves to live a lie, knowing that they falter into weaknesses, knowing that they're conforming and being pussies, are going to feel away because you're representing and shining in ways that it's making it very apparent that they're not. Why your world is yours. So many people live with so much self-hate that they need an outlet for it. Either they're going to injure themselves by using a substance or putting themselves in self-sabotaging behavior to avoid addressing the lack of self-esteem because they're not living up to who they know they want to be. So they're just living in this perpetual weird-ass complex, avoiding themselves and avoiding the work that needs to be done. Stupid fucks wasting their own lives, and they know they're doing it. That's why they really get deeper and deeper into that bullshit cycle. Break the fucking cycle, stupid. These individuals fail to recognize that they have so much self-hate that when they see an individual like myself, they find an opportunity to outlet that self-hate. Self-love recognizes self-love. Everybody out there who has a problem with the delivery, you just not my people. You's a bitch anyway. If the delivery is going to stop you from being what you need to be, if anything is going to stop you from being what you need to be in this life, you's a bitch made motherfucker. It's just what it is. Why your world is yours. I'm living in a time and age where I'm representing for the hood. I'm representing for the urban. I'm representing for the world. You can see me speak as articulate and precise and concise as Jordan Peterson. Or you can see me speak like I'm straight off the block. It don't matter. Why your world is yours. I'm a multifaceted human. The delivery is insignificant as a motherfucker, and if you can't grasp the message in the word, then you just a bitch motherfucker who needs to be coddled and have things their way. That's your fucking issue. Why your world is yours. We got down to the bottom of it. Superior self-esteem is what everybody needs. It's the only cure to existential angst. And when you live with superior conduct, meaning you tell yourself you're going to be something, and you choose to fucking be it, in a world full of people who say they're gonna be some shit and consistently prove that they fail at being that shit, who the fuck is supposed to feel better than who? Y'all feel entitled to the greatest feeling on earth? I could lose my self-esteem in a moment. And times where I do have lapses in conduct, as I am not the most perfect, times where I overstep my being, where I miscalculate or make a misjudgment. This is why Allah gives us the opportunity to make mistakes so that we can learn from them and adjust accordingly. I feel that regret. And I'm like, ooh, that was inferior conduct. I lost self-esteem for that. So once you live in alignment with protecting and guarding your self-esteem, then that's the only validation you ever need. Everything becomes concomitant. Everything happens as a byproduct. It all begins with superior conduct. Consider the vibrations raised. In a world full of people with inferior self-esteem as a byproduct of their inferior conduct, recognize the only avenue to superior self-esteem is superior conduct. It can't be bought. It can't be talked into. It can't be politicked into. You can't leverage nothing. It all comes by way of personal conduct, holding your word to yourself, and you living moment by moment, deed by deed, with your highest values and highest standards. Why your world is yours. It's always been an invitation, never been a competition. Now it's just getting really boring and uninspiring to look around and see all these individuals, because we all started out, some of y'all was way more esteemed than me. Had y'all little leverages and shit like that. Love to see me down. Yeah, a lot of y'all. Some of y'all didn't give a fuck. Other people love to see the come up. It's a mix. It is what it is. Some of these people say, oh, you keep acknowledging. I acknowledge facts. The reason a lot of you motherfuckers is still whack as fuck and still lame as fuck is because you have an issue facing facts. I face facts. And the fact is, I was in the park with some green dusty socks and some Modell's Mexican sweatpants. You know what I'm saying? Hair looking crazy. Looking like one of these hood theorists. Now look where the fuck we are. Look how the fuck we are. Superior integrity, superior conduct, superior self-esteem. Get your ass on the program and learn how to be the person you really want to be in a world full of people who are accepting being who they don't want to be and wondering why they feel like shit. And then they run everywhere but accept changing themselves and becoming what they want to be. Because what? The price is intelligent effort. It costs effort to be something in this life. You go into the drugs, you go into the drink, you run into the pleasure, you run into the vices, you run into the distractions. That shit is you looking for the path of least effort, the path of least effort. Whatever you are, your world is yours. Only the wise is gonna rise. All the stupid motherfuckers, all the slaves, they gonna be on the wayside. I'll say it like this. I said it in the morning video. All the slaves on the plantation didn't even have the self-esteem to even think about being free. Not to think about being free and then not doing it. Some of these slave-ass minded motherfuckers don't even have the self-esteem to think about being free. Think about that. Some have the self-esteem to attempt to think about it, but who has the self-esteem to step into it and rise to their own personal freedom? Whatever you are, your world is yours. I have it. I have what money can't buy, and I've explained it clearly as fuck. So now that we're at this point, money could never change me. I know people with money, the motherfuckers don't have superior self-esteem. Money is only going to give you a material basis of security. You can have all the money in the world and still have inferior self-esteem. Yeah, pay attention. Whatever you are, your world is yours. Consider the vibrations raised.